What's up, everybody? Video blog number 10 coming back at you. JamieNieto.com. This is my trip to Eastern Michigan, getting inducted into the Hall of Fame. The day of my induction, and I'm on my way here in Michigan. Wait till you see how crazy it looks outside. What sticks out when you think about me from back in Eastern Michigan?
Them 2200s, baby. It was our championship, our MAC championship. And I remember that, and I was like, the crowd was just going crazy. I said, what the hell's going on? And there's Jamie, right there getting ready and just pumping the crowd up. That was the best thing I've ever seen, man. Cool. Nobody do it like you, but.
This will be interesting now that I get to talk about Jamie the person before you hear about Jamie the athlete. But what's really even more amazing is Jamie Nieto the man. And Jamie Nieto the man is what I call a Renaissance man. He's also an actor. He's been in 5 feature films. He's also a screenwriter, and he produces movies as well and TV shows. He's an extremely committed Christian. He is a mentor to youth athletes. He's an Olympic athlete. And he's here today because he's a graduate of Eastern Michigan University. And don't be surprised if you see him in London this summer. And also don't be surprised if you see him at the Oscars someday with an Academy Award. Ladies and gentlemen, the world needs more leaders like Jamie Nieto.
Of all the incredible athletes to graduate from EMU, few can say they've gone as far in their sport as Olympic high jumper Jamie Nieto. Jamie fostered his talents during his time at EMU, where his outstanding role on the track team brought him to national prominence in the high jump. Despite his individual talents, he was regarded by colleagues and coaches alike as an exemplary team player.
You know, he was a great teammate. I don't think you could find anybody that had a bad word to say about him, and really raised everybody's level, especially in his event. You know, they see him doing better and achieving things, and so it kind of raised the bar for everybody, so to speak.
Jamie's accomplishments speak for themselves. He won several Central Collegiate Conference titles, and at one point was named the most valuable performer at the event. He was a 3-time All-American, placing 3rd at the NCAA Indoor Championships. He placed in the U.S. TFF National Meet 3 times. He became a 2-time Mid-American Conference Indoor Champion, and he cleared 7 feet 6 inches in the high jump, the highest ever by a state of Michigan collegian. After graduating in 1999, he continued to excel as a high jumper on a national level. In 2000, he placed 5th in the 2000 U.S. Olympic Trials. 4 years later, he won the same trials with a personal best record of 7 feet 7.75 inches to qualify for the Athens Games. In the Olympics, he jumped a personal best of 7 feet 8 inches, the same height as the second-place competitor. Due to misses in earlier rounds, he placed 4th, but this score still placed him in the elite upper echelon of high jumpers.
Being on a Team USA is a tough thing to do. It's the greatest country in the world as far as track and field is concerned, and being one of the top 3 in any event is quite an accomplishment. To be the best in that event in the country is a major accomplishment, and then to be in the top 5 in the world, I mean, there's how many billion people in the world, and he's one of the top 5 high jumpers in the world.
Jamie continues to compete on the international scene and has ranked in the top 10 U.S. high jumpers since 1998. He also branched out into acting and producing, putting the same focus and effort into his creative endeavors as he did as an athlete.
I think when you talk about the Hall of Fame, you certainly look at someone's athletic accomplishments, and his are unparalleled. Was conference champion, was a many-time All-American, and became an Olympian after he graduated. But as a person, he represented the university with dignity and class, and never a poor moment poor sportsmanship or anything. Always at the highest level of integrity.
It is this integrity, combined with the phenomenal athletic standard he has set in his sport, that makes him an obvious inductee into the E-Club Athletic Hall of Fame.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jamie Nieto.
Wow, that was really nice, and thank you so much, Dan, for those beautiful words. And first of all, I guess I would like to say thank you to Jesus Christ for allowing me to be here. This is definitely an awesome opportunity. You know, I got some letters from some D2 colleges, and I wanted to go to a D1 because I knew if I competed against the best, I could be the best. My mother didn't have the money to send me to a college, so I knew the only way I was going to get to a university was to get a scholarship. So I ended up going to a junior college, Sacramento City Junior College. Freshman year at Sac City, I jumped 7 feet, and then the second year I jumped 7 feet and a quarter. I remember one day my coach came to me and he said, "Jamie, I got a call from Berkeley, and I also got another call from Eastern Michigan University." I'll never forget my reaction. I was like, "Eastern who?" Never heard of Eastern Michigan. Where is that at? It has been a blessing, and I definitely appreciate everything that I accomplished here, and appreciate all the support, and I appreciate the E-Club for inviting me out and giving me this award. Appreciate the friends and the relationships I made, and you know, as Dan said, you know, I go to a lot of schools and speak to a lot of kids and stuff like that, and I always tell them, you know, your only limitations are what you believe them to be. So believe that you can be the best. Follow your dreams, as I continue to follow mine. Thank you again. Make sure you guys check me out, jamienieto.com. I'm on Facebook, Twitter, and I might not see you again, but you'll see me. Thank you.
Tell you, Jamie, you're just a hero in so many people's hearts. You know, I wish you the best of luck. You know,
coming over to your apartment and hanging out. I remember going to NCAA, sleeping on somebody's floor just to watch you guys compete.
Yeah, I remember coming over to your place, man, freestyling over some beats that you had.
Carlos, we haven't met each other before. Man, we click like brothers.
As you possessed the when no one's looking, I'm gonna work my ass off.
Bucks, it don't stop here. Bottles of food pop here, and we gon' get around like Tupac's here. Celebrate like it's New Year. Some bomb rides coming.
So I remember, I think it was indoors. I'm not sure if it was at camp or exactly which indoor track it was. But you were jumping, and everybody was coming to watch. And then, you know, as you went higher and higher, and then wound up winning, man, it got the whole team excited. So we just went on to win the MAC. And I remember thinking at that point, like, man, Jamie just bounced out. I got to roll out.
Yeah, what's up, everybody? Video blog number 10, signing off. My induction to the Hall of Fame at Eastern Michigan University. jamienieto.com. Looking forward to seeing you guys video blog number 11. All right, peace.
In my Paul Smith like an alcohol.